Step up, step up, step up. Step up, step up. Step up, step up, step up. Saw the screen glow green, thought I had the code. One tap, one grin, then I doubled my load. Borrowed time, borrowed pride, pushed it to the edge with my finger on the slide. Fresh white shoes on the shaky floor. One more click, I was asking for more. Big talk, big ring, thin as smoke. I was dancing with fire and I felt that choke. Heart in my throat, hand on the wheel. I kept saying maybe, like maybe it was real. One more swing, one more spin. The house was smiling, letting me in. Bet it all, bet it all, bet it all, baby. Bet it all, bet it all, bet it all, maybe. Ride too high, burn too fast. Cash in my pockets, gone in the blast. Bet it all, bet it all, bet it all, baby. Bet it all, baby. Now the room went cold when the line turned red. Tall, tall dreams fell down like a stack of lead. I chased that shine through a hungry rush. Found a velvet trap in a glossy crush. Every win got loud, every loss got mean. I was rich for a second, then I split the scene. No chain, no crown, no lucky hand, just a mouth full of dust where my promise had been. Oh, heart in my throat, hand on the wheel. I kept saying maybe, like maybe it was real. One more swing, one more spin. The house was smiling, letting me in. Bet it all, bet it all, bet it all, baby. Bet it all, bet it all, bet it all, maybe. Ride too high, burn too fast. Cash in my pockets, gone in the blast. Bet it all, bet it all, bet it all, baby. I learned the hard way what hunger can do. It puts on a diamond face, then it runs right through you. One step back, one breath in, a little less thunder, a little more skin. No more craving, no more show. I want my feet on the ground, where the real ones grow. Bet it all, bet it all, bet it all, baby. Bet it all, bet it all, bet it all, maybe. Ride too high, burn too fast. Cash in my pockets, gone in the blast. Bet it all, bet it all, bet it all, baby. I burned my lesson, now I know. Bet it all, and watch it go. Step up, step up, step up. Step up, step up.
How is my sound? Still no sound? Yes sound, no sound? No sound. Really? Testing 1, 2, 3. You guys don't hear me? I hear myself. All right. Okay. 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 So the short position, which was very speculative, got stopped, but the long position worked nicely. So one of the accounts is up. The other account, we're gonna wait patiently now for us to get a true short signal. This is clear ramp. I'm actually just shocked at how much of a ramp there is in Asia at this point. But we just trade the price action. The good thing is, here's what the dot structure gives you. I rushed my trade just because I want to take a speculative position, but this was not a setup. The dot will tell you when this leg is ready to reverse, when this leg is ready to turn. Because what we're going to get a series of yellow candles showing you buying exhaustion, and then a red candle showing you downside momentum. And only then are we going to be able to trade that to the downside. For now, it's just straight up, all up trades. It's just all buys. Meantime, I haven't even looked at gold yet. Gold also in a straight up move, but finally showing a little bit of a pause here. But honestly, gold looks very, very quiet and very boring, and the price action is in the Nasdaq right now, right? However, let's watch gold here. Here we go. Yellow, red dot. If this red dot closes with a dot, we'll short to the highs. We'll short the gold to the highs and see if it's worthwhile for us to trade. Here's gold, right? So we can watch this. 32 seconds, about 25 seconds left in a candle. If this candle closes below here, then we're good to go. If it rallies back up and closes above the moving average, we're going to go long. Actually, that becomes a long trade for us. Sorry about technical difficulties today. I rearranged everything on my desk, including putting the espresso machine on my desk. So I think that what happened is it unplugged all the mics and all the cameras. So it took me a little time to set up. Sorry about that, guys. But now you guys are all good. You can hear me fine. All right, I'm watching gold. This was not a strong enough green dot below the moving average, so definitely not good. Now the red dot is really starting to show. So we're going to wait patiently. This is gold. And as long as it closes below the low here, we're going to go short gold. Let's 53 seconds, 54. All right, we short gold. I'm short gold here. Stop is going to be right over here. And we're going to bring the target like somewhere around here. Let's see if we can make the move. Oh, I'm in the wrong account. Fuck, I want it to be in this account. All right, whatever. I want to be in the 61 account. You know what? Sell ask. Let's see if I can get that done. Bring this over here. Bring this over here. And go to the other account. exit this one out. What can I exit at one? All right, let's look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ giving us a few more yellows, ready for a sell signal if I get one. Okay, you know what? I'm going to front run this on NASDAQ. So ask, see if I can get it. All right, very good. I'm going to put my stop right underneath natural stop above this candle. Target here. Let's see if we can get this done. This is the turn trade that I wanted. So this isn't quite a red dot because the slope hasn't turned red yet. So it could be the next candle. I'm kind of front running this signal. If I'm wrong, this is just going to be a small stop here, and I'll reset again for a signal when it shuts up. So this is gonna drop, and I'll just be very patient and hunt it down. When it does. Yeah, my stop is a natural stop around this level. If it blows through there, we'll reset. Been a big buying wave here. So some correction absolutely due, but it could be another wave higher before we get the correction. So I'll stay patient and wait wait for the signal. All right, I'm getting the red dot. 18 seconds left. So my positioning was not bad. And what I want to do is, if this candle closes a red dot, I'll add to the trade. Nope, still haven't gotten the red dot. Next one down. So I'm just going to stay patient on this move here. Basically short 34s. I'm trying to extend this move a little bit, see if I can get a little bit more money out of it. All right, I'll bring it back up. Let's see if there we go. I get done. All right. Nice clean turn as I expected. What happened to our gold trade? What's going on with my gold trade? Oh, I closed my gold trade. I don't have any position in it. Okay. Or do I? No, I am trading gold. What am I doing here? Which account is this? This is F61. What's my position? Oh, here we are. Okay. So what am I doing here? I'm short. Why am I at session highs? It should be against this. Okay, let me tighten up the stop. Sorry, because I had two different accounts. So we're going to tighten up the stop. If this doesn't work, we'll reset larger size. I don't need to take big risk here on this particular account. Let's see what it wants to do. Oh, nice big drop. Look at that. We're almost there. That was a nice big drop. What happened here? Where is my account? Jesus. $704, $604. It's just like $1 down. Wow. Everything in this chart looks much bigger than it is. Okay. All right, I'm parked over here. Let's see if it is going to get me done. Yeah, NAS is definitely the money trade today. Gold is boring as hell. I'm not going to trade gold with you guys today because all the really good money is in the NAS. I guess the gold got finally done. Okay, so we we got done on the gold, got done on the NAS. Both of the turn trades worked. Now we'll just sit here patiently, see what sets up. Sorry, guys. I'm like all day long. I'm just coughing. I'm really sorry. So those that are new, let's deconstruct what the trade is, why it worked, and what we constantly look for in the market. This is a 1 minute chart. This is an 8-period SMA. This is the VWAP, right? The VWAP, 8 over VWAP is just basically tangentially means that it's a positive trend. Most of the times we don't care. We're going to go both ways. But it's nice to know, where the trend is. Obviously, the trend is to the buy side. So the buy side definitely gets favored. Now, how do we trade on a scalp basis? We generally try to trade turn. And we try to trade turn, both positive turn and negative turn. So positive turn would be we're in a buy side structure. We get a little bit of a sell-off, right? And then we get a turn back to trend. In the case of a turn back to trend, the thing that we're looking for is the following. We're looking for yellow candles which show a slowdown of buying pressure. So buying stops. And then you get a big burst back up with a white dot or a green dot. White dot is an early buying dot. Green dot is a buying dot. Once you get that selling stops, but then buying resumes, we get long. Selling stops, buying resumes right here. We get long. Eventually, that signal fails, right? So right here, it fails, right? And we start looking for the negative turn. The negative turn is when the big trend starts to really have a corrective move. A negative turn is when we have the yellow candles buying price action is slowing down, followed by a sell signal, a purple dot or a red dot. Purple dot is just an early version of a red dot. The big dots, the reason why a dot is big and purple is it's telling you early selling momentum, early buying momentum, and then it follows up with buying momentum. And then, if you have some continuity, it'll follow up with selling momentum. In this case, we had very, very strong buying in NASDAQ. So whatever selling we had was very temporary. But that's our signal. And then we're trading the signal bar as our risk. And our reward can be anything we want it to be. I trade very, very, I try to trade high probability. So I make my reward 0.7 of risk. But, if you're trading well, you can make your reward 2 of risk. You're just not going to get as high accuracy hit rate. So it's a trade-off between how much of a hit rate you want to, how much money you want to make. A lot of it is just contingent on your personality and everything else around it. So now the other thing that we have, and here I'll put in my little boomer glass here, is we have a negative turn within positive trend. This blue candle, excuse me, is telling you that the sellers have kind of paused and now the sellers have resumed, right? We have a little bit of selling pressure here in NASDAQ. So we can take a little nibble here. We'll take this account. We'll go to NASDAQ and we'll sell it. And again, we'll just put our stop right above this marker. If we're wrong, it's going to be a tiny little risk. If we get some continuity, we'll get some continuity. Let's see if we can get a little bit of continuity. Now that's the tactical technique of our setup. We can do this, every 10 minutes or so whenever we get a signal, but it's only a part of our strategy. The key part of our strategy is that we're always trading very, very small size. And if we get stopped on one trade on the setup that we have, we're very patient to wait for the setup to repeat itself. And then when it repeats itself, we're going to go larger size because we always have a lot of ammunition in our arsenal. And we try to repair that trade and make money. There we go. Nice little scalp. Just took another little scalp on the thing. So again, Blue confirmed by the red dot, more momentum to the downside. So just that's it. That's all we're doing. Now NAS today is moving, so I might as well. I'm just going to trade NAS. I hate trading gold anyways because it's so boring. It's so slow. It was a great trade early in the year, and now it's just a sleepy trade and a spiky trade. And so not my favorite. Although we did make that turn. Gold did find a turn. So here's the thing: we're positive trend in gold. The selling has slowed down a little bit of blue candle here. So if I get in the next couple of candles, if I get a green dot candle, all right, I'll take it. I'll play it turn to the other way. But not my primary trade. Not what I really love. You know what I want to do? I'm actually going to make two charts. I should say duplicate, right? And then I'll just use this. I'll go NAS and gold. And that way I can just switch tabs. I wouldn't have to worry about it. Good morning, good evening, everybody. Who's new in the room? Say hello to me. Jeff Burris, I haven't seen you in ages. Good evening. Everybody can hear me now, right? Now, gold actually signaling more negative sells. Sinister Scalper. Ooh, I like that name, Sinister Scalper. Nice to have you. Well, we are a scalping crew. As you can see, we do nothing but scalp. Shit, I should have taken this trade over here. I just fucking hate gold. All right, I don't want to get distracted by gold. Let's have fun with NAS. All right, NAS show me negative momentum still. See that blue candle getting completely rejected by this massive sell-off? As I told you, the beautiful thing about a ramp is that there's always going to be a correction. The beautiful thing about a massive dump is that there's always going to be a reversal. We have the technology to catch those reversals, and I love trading it. That's why we basically trade the turn most of the time. Either a turn within a trend or a turn against the trend. All right, so this is like a pretty decent sell. Where am I? I want to go into this account. I'm going to try and, there we go, sell ask. Let me see if I can get that. All right, I'm in the trade. Bigger risk here. I got this whole freaking candle I got to move. So my risk is going to be actually larger. So I'm going to sit over here, see if we can resolve this risk on this trade. See if I get more continuity to the downside. Yeah, man, I need more soda. Now that I put the espresso on my desk, now I need to put a tiny little refrigerator on my desk. This way I don't ever move from my desk, right? How can you get the BFF indicator? BFF indicator, the one you're looking at TradingView, this indicator that gives you all the signals, that's available for coaching. Let me give you the coaching link. Coaching is 6 months, so you get a really, really good deal for full 6 months. Let me just actually take it, and we're done. And we're done on the trade here. More momentum to the downside. See how it's really, really, really good, nice clips today in NASDAQ. We love, this is what we love. Nice big, clean motion. Here's my little boomer glass. You can see this trade to the upside. Where's my other trades? These trades to the downside, these trades to the downside. Nice and clean. I'm finally getting used to the trade of 8 charts. So it's not horrible. I can actually trade on trade of 8 charts or TradingView charts. Anyways, if you want the full indicator, coaching is tomorrow. So great time to join. If you join, you get access to the coaching class tomorrow, 7:00 Thursdays. We talk about everything. The indicator, prop, strategy, all sorts of stuff. I'm going to have some interesting stuff to show you on prop strategy and everything else. But But most importantly, we refine the trading techniques and the tactics. Gold down. Did I say I was going to take the gold trade? Did I take the gold trade? I already forgot. Shit, did I take the gold trade? I did not. I should have taken it. All right, fuck it. I don't care. You know me, I hate trading two instruments at the same time. I really want to focus. I'm usually one instrument, one focus at the same time. The link is. I put the link in the in chat. Do you not? Let me pin the link to chat, guys. All right, the coaching link is pinned. But I can put dots on it. How do you put dots on it, Keith? On Tradeovate. Don't you have to code the indicator? In JavaScript, yeah. So you did you coded the dots on it? That's actually not a bad idea. I may actually do that. Zip it. You know how you if you have a JavaScript code, if you have any kind of code, save it as a zip file, send it to me. Okay. That way it will clear email. You can't send any executables unless they're zipped. You're not. You don't, Edward. You can just email me, contact@bktraders.com. Just email me right now, and I'll send you that link. Contact@bktraders.com. Okay, Edward. Oh, look at this. Gold giving us a little bit of a buy move. Where's gold? Yeah, gold giving us a little bit of a buy move. 21 seconds left. All right, we'll play it. What the hell? Here's gold. Which account am I in? The 67? Small size. I don't really have any vibe on this. How much time do I have left? 58. Buy it, bid. Am I going to get the bid? Okay, I'm at bid. Wow, what a like ridiculous execution. Well, what happened? Oh, I got two filled. Where's my stops? Oh, Jesus. This is my stops. Right. Okay. Oh, look at this shitty. This is why I hate trading gold. Boom. Totally stopped out on gold right now, I think. No? No, I survived the stop. Right there. That's right. Total yank job. Up, down, inside out. I fucking hate this product. No continuity whatsoever. All right. Let's see. Look at this. 1, 2, and probably going to go back up. But I will play it. I will follow my strategy. I will play it. I'm going to short this. Sell at ask. Come on, take me. It's what a horrible product this is right now. It's just like very choppy, very non-active, and it goes back up like I thought it would. It's going to just torture me back and forth. All right, small stops either way. This is what is happens all the time in gold. You get a breakout, fake breakdown, and eventually it finds a little bit of directionality, but it's just a choppy product. All right, let's go make some real money. Here's NASDAQ. Let's see what NASDAQ wants to do. So NASDAQ pretty much gave up the whole ramp to 29,640. Whoever had buyers in Asia, the dealers just basically brought it down. Now they're going to try to probably consolidate around the VWAP. So I'm going to watch for a legitimate turn signal. I'm going to need a blue candle and then a white green dot to tell me that there's a real turn. Until then, I'm doing nothing. Look at the ladder in gold, just so choppy. No, BK traders. B as in boy. You said it wrong. Man, Edward, we're having a hard problem with you. BK, BorisCathyTraders.com. Contact BKTraders.com, okay? Send me a note. I'll tell you if I got it in 1 second. Not yet. NAS finding a little bit of support around the VWAP. $35 seconds left. Oh, what a surprise. Gold stops me out again. Okay. Gold really is not, does not a trade anymore. Okay, 9 seconds left on NAS. Let's trade this. Buy bid. Am I in the trade? It's going to run away from me. I got cute. And I now don't have the trade. Okay, no problem. I wanted to get the good price. So I tried to get buy bid. I couldn't quite get the trade. Let me see where we're at. See that? Oh, but now I can. Buy bid. Come. Sitting right here. There we go. All right, I'm in the trade. Stop is going to be underneath this candle here. See if we can get the a little bit of push to the upside. Oh, there you go. I got your email. I'm going to send you the link right now. Just sent. Why not just buy market if you catch that mistake fast enough? Because it ran away. Because this is the thing. When it's, I wanted to buy it here. By the time it I was going to press the button, I would have bought it up there. I would have bought it pretty much at my take profit territory. So I don't want to chase it, right? The whole idea the whole idea with scalp trades is you want to get a good position, right? if you chase, you're definitely you're overpaying for the price and usually underpaying for the opportunity, or under whatever you know what I mean. You basically you're screwing yourself every which way to Sunday. Remember, we're scalping. I've been trading with you guys what, half an hour or so. We already did like about 10 trades, and one way or the other. Just 4 trades here. I'm almost up here on the thing. So I'm looking to probably, let me bring this to like 16.75. The one thing that's kind of nice, I'll say about Ola, and by the way, I think Ola is running a really nice. That's good. Thanks, Keith. I really appreciate it. Am I long? I'm long, my friend. You can tell, right? I'm long. I was in on this. So why am I long? I'm long because my indicator gave me a long signal. Um, the white dot is a buying burst dot, right? After a big sell-off, we had a reversal move here. Buy dot. I bought this with a stop over here. I could have made more money. I just simply shortened my target, and this trade resolved. So I showed you how I was trading the long side and the short side with the dots. I do this every single day, guys, in New York for 3 hours. So to really kind of hone in on the strategy and understand it, I'm actually going to put the link in here to my auction. This is hang on a second. Let me show this to you guys. Oh no, shit, that's the wrong one. Fuck. Hang on. What happened to my auction? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So I have a whole little landing page that explains the basic methodology along with a 28-page PDF guide of what is it that we do, how we find momentum, and how we resolve continuation and reversal ideas. You can see this all over here. And, you can see that, the setup, the weight, the resolution, the entry, all that kind of stuff, and how we trade it every single time. Right. So you can watch that page and read it. You can download it. It's all free. It gives you a full description. All right. Is gold still? Oh, gold is starting to resolve to the downside. Look at this. Look at this. Still sucks. I still don't want to touch it. But interesting. All right, here's a setup we love. Yellow candle, green dot. That's buy and pause, resolving to the upside. If this holds, it's big if, and see, it kind of dips in. 20 seconds left. If this green dot holds, then we have a nice, natural, clean scalp to the upside with a stop underneath here. But it's got to hold. Right now, it's still problematic. See how it goes away? And that's why we wait for the close. Wait for the close because we know it teases us. No trade, right? See, the buyers tried it and they got spanked. So now we keep watching it, and we'll see if we get another opportunity, either to the buy side, or if the sellers are like, no, this whole fake rally goes below the VWAP, we're going to try and push it lower. Now the sellers trying to take control. Oh shit. Okay, negative trade. 23 seconds left. Let's see if this red dot holds. We'll trade it to the downside. Ten seconds left. All right, sell as. In the trade, stop is above the natural stop here. Target is going to be somewhere here. Oh, come on, baby. Come to Poppy. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Drop, 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 drop. Ah, okay, got done. Nice. Okay, another scalp to this. All the money is in the NQ today, right? Nice clean trades. All done. Ah, we only got 10 minutes. This actually went by super fast today. Gold is on a seek and destroy mission. Gold is just a fucking waste of my time. Look at gold. It's just doing nothing. This is a really good lesson. Don't trade an instrument just because it's there, right? The reason you want to trade something is because it's moving. That's what, as a scalper, that's the number one rule. It's actually an absolutely obvious, but totally ignored point. Oh man, I see everything has got, and my screen got totally screwed up here. How's my, oh, there we go. Sorry guys, I'm like completely unframed today. Sorry, I moved everything around on my desk because I needed to have the espresso machine on the desk, and of course that screwed everything up. So I'm gonna have to rewire everything properly. But anyways, obvious point, Mr. Obvious, that everybody ignores. The only reason you want to trade something is if it's moving. And if it's not moving, there's zero fucking reason to trade it, right? Gold NASDAQ today is a perfect contrast in action. Yeah, scalps are a matter of inches, right? And when you're scalping, you want to give yourself the best possible probability edge. That means you want to try to get good price, and you want to give yourself multiple opportunities. That's literally it. Like that's our whole strategy is we try to get a good edge and multiple opportunities. All right, now we're going back up. Turning back up on the trade, 23 seconds left. Pretty nice big pop. But I think I'm going to have to pass on this trade because I got to go, guys. And this is a big risk. The other thing is two things. I don't like taking big risks because, and in Asia, a 20-point candle is a big risk, right? One of the great things about Asia is that you can take 10-point risks all day long, and it's very easy to repair them. Like this particular candle probably is going to be an okay trade, but I don't need to take it just because it's a setup. Setup has to be within a movable product and with reasonable risk, because I get a setup every 4 or 5 minutes. I can easily pass this one up. I'm never desperate for a trade. This might work, but in order for me to give it its full due, I really need to assume like a 20-point risk. I don't really want to do it. How many trades on average do you take in 3-hour scalping MNQ? So I don't know, Keith, back me up on this. I mean, the guys in my room sometimes will take 40 trades. There's, we have a couple of people that are just insane, like Astrologer will probably take a lot of trades. I think I am basically, well, let's just count it. Let's count it. Okay. This is what we did in this particular account. There's another, we traded in the other account as well. But if you sort of look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Look at it. It does work. It would have totally worked, but big risk. I don't care. So 5 trades here in this account. And then what about the 60 account? And then 1, 2, that it? Yeah, 7 trades. And that's pretty accurate. So it's about 7 trades. I would say between 4 and 6 trades an hour is a really reasonable structure, right? So 5 trades an hour, 3 hours, 15 trades, 4 hours, about 20 trades. If you're like doing a full day, like sometimes, I'm trading pretty much the whole day, but on and off, But if I'm trading from 5 o'clock in the morning till 4 in the afternoon with lots of breaks in between, I actually manage. Oh, I don't, we don't have to guess. I can tell you. Hold on. This is another cool thing that I can do with you guys. Let's go into my other account. Okay, hang tight a sec. Let me pull it up from the other account. I'll do it off screen here. And I can tell you exactly, because we're gonna download my report today, just for today. No, not for today. Maybe yesterday. No, it should be like custom date. $5/12/19 to. No, wait. I want to do this. This is wrong. Sorry, I just want to pull this up. You know what? Let's just do it this week. Go. Okay, this week I did 50 trades. And if I do it today, let me see what that's showing me. No, so it'd be yesterday then. Really? No, that makes no sense. All right. Well, this week, right? Where are we? Wednesday? So, yeah. Keith said he traded 10, but he started half an hour before me. But I think that's pretty accurate. You basically do like 5 to 7 trades an hour. That's the general pattern. Let me see the total amount of trades I did with the other account too. And today, it's showing me nothing. Why is it showing me this week? 17. So you're doing 17 plus 50. It's about 70 trades on 3 days. 20 trades a day. Yeah, 20 trades a day. Between the 20 trades, when you're being reasonable. 40 trades when you're kind of getting insane and intense. But honestly, it's not the amount of trades you do, it's the quality of trades that you do, right? Like I'm notorious for making lots of stupid trades. And over the last few weeks, you've seen the methodology that I just developed forces me to make fewer but better trades. And that's been a much better result in terms of much better improvement of our results, right? Another little buy bump over here. Market really loves NQ. Every dip is a buy here, and our signals totally trade it, totally work it out. Should be a good night for everybody who wants to hang into Asia and trade. Should be an excellent night for you guys to trade. Nice big ranges. High 650 here. Lots of movement here. Remember, if it moves, we want to trade it. That's the key thing. And the dots give it away. All right, guys, I'm going to run tomorrow. What is this? Tomorrow. Yeah, Tradeovate is faster than TradingView. That's true. Tradeovate is faster. That is absolutely true. What's the success rate on the indicator trades? Completely contingent on how you trade it. And one of the things in coaching I'm going to show you is all sorts of scenarios. Accuracy rate versus payout rate versus, it all depends on the kind of personality you have. If you want to, this is a setup that can go for huge risk rewards, with much lower accuracy, or tiny, tiny little rewards with very high accuracy. It all depends on how you want to trade it, and the results, become net positive depending on how you structure your trade. You can see that I'm a guy who takes like 0.7 profits all the time, but there are guys in the room who take 2 times profits, sometimes even 3 times profits. Because imagine you trading, this situation over here where you long here with this position. Stop is underneath here. Well, maybe you would have been clipped on the stop. You would have had probably 1 hour or maybe 2 hours on this. This is what, 612, basically a 7-point stop, and you had a 14-point target. So it's a 2 point thing. But here's a trade that if you're a long-term trader, this is a trade that people love. You're going to take this trade, 20-point stop, 20-point target on the first one, and if you can hold and the trend holds, stays in your favor, you might be able to get 50, 60, 70 points move. Those type of, by the way, big move trades, like this, for example, this little segment that you see here, where you'd be a buyer on this trade with a stop over here, and you could have like 3R. You'd be a buyer over here with this trade, and you have like a 3R reward. Those are much more emblematic of New York trade. Like, this is very rare that we get these big, extensive moves in Asia, which is why when I see that, I love it, because it makes any kind of trading really, really fruitful. The more extension we have, the more fruitful a trade is, right? It means we have two-way action. But if you're trading like these big payoffs, you're obviously going to have much lower accuracy than I will, but you're going to have some huge payouts. And that's, I try to trade that way. It works really well. I just don't have the personality for it. Basically the idea is you're losing, and then one trade not only covers all your losses, but just massively puts you into a P&L, because it's like a 3x at large size trade. But it's just not my personality. I like taking small clips, over and over and over again, and running them. Thanks, guys. I see everybody in New York session tomorrow, and then obviously coaching tomorrow night. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you again, guys. Fun trading today.